He's dead. They got me pinned down.
One hostile remaining. Let's get this done.
Frag out. Eat it, fuckers. Taking fire. I'm fucked.
You're the only one left.
Sensor going out.
You know, after you go ahead and you tear apart both of these games, there's not a whole lot to talk or say about which game is better. It's obvious. Wildlands is going to be a better game for tactics. Hands down, it's going to be more of a team-based game. I mean, you can easily see that. I think that they tried to bring in team-based elements to Breakpoint just because the game doesn't really correlate to being a team-based game. It's more of a run-and-gun type game. And the reason why I'm saying that is just based on their aiming mechanics. I mean, you can definitely see it within their aiming mechanics. If you are standing still in Breakpoint, you're going to lose the gunfight. Why that is? Simple. If the aim assist doesn't work for somebody that's running, so if you're running, you cannot aim assist onto the person that's running. It means that if you're standing still, you're going to lose the gunfight. You're not going to have the aim assist standing still compared to the person that's running. So the person that's running, when he stops, he'll get his aim assist. You won't have aim assist. The gunfight's obviously going to go to the person that, you know, is running around. And with the STEM system being the way that it is, it really goes ahead and, you know, implicates that running is better than not within Breakpoint. If you're running, you win. If you're not running, you're losing, which is stupid. It's a dumb way to play a game. You shouldn't have everybody running around in a tactical shooter and calling it a tactical shooter. I mean, it makes no sense. And it's been agreed, you know. I mean, by not only by the whole community that the game is broken in a whole. I feel like I'm playing a broken game, and that's it. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. When it comes to Breakpoint, they really need to go ahead and polish that game before bringing it out. There's some major problems within the shooting mechanics. Now, is it due to the fact that Breakpoint has better graphics? It could be.
He's right there on the left.
The rendering of that game could be causing packet loss, which that's why bullets aren't registering. That's a possibility. I don't think that that's the only problem. It may occur, but you know, the auto aim system definitely needs to be reworked. They got the whole game in a whole, I believe, needs to be reworked. When I go back and I look at what's going on with Wildlands and I see how this game is played compared to how Breakpoint's played, it's like night and day. This is now you go from a tactical shooter to like an RPG shooter. So there's a big difference within them two games. Is it due to the movement speed? You know, is the movement speed not allowing the bullets to register properly due to the fact that there's too much rendering going on? I mean, there could be a lot of reasons. You know, obviously they need to fix. It's not so much, you know, the problem with it being a faster moving game for me. It's a problem that that game doesn't properly register hit markers, and I don't know what it is. And I've said this at the beginning. You know, there's a problem with this. There needs to be some type of fix for this. It doesn't mean that, you know, if they turn down the movement speed, the game will actually run more smoothly and actually allow bullets to register. That could be a possibility. They haven't done that, and they don't care about it, obviously, because this hasn't even been addressed within the community. And I don't see Ubisoft, after doing patch notes, looking at this as one of their problems. They haven't even said anything about this, neither has the community. And that's sad for a AAA game to play so shitty, where, you know, you get, you know, a game that wasn't a AAA game, like Wildlands, It was just an afterthought, and it plays more smooth. You know, they obviously turned down the movement speed within this game for a reason, which I don't understand. Because the game really, you don't move that fast, but it definitely, the movement speed being slowed down over in Wildlands, made people have to go ahead and play more methodical. Wildlands has that advantage. Breakpoint, on the other hand, does not. Breakpoint, the movement speed is extremely fast, which, you know, when we were told that they were working on the movement speed and to see what was going on with this game, yeah, they really broke the game when they didn't take an account of how this game plays. I mean, it definitely, maybe for a PC shooter this is a great game, but as goes for a console game, this is so bad. You know, I don't mind the movement speed being this fast. What I mind is that my bullets don't register when I'm shooting at somebody.
Yeah, you gotta watch them for.
And that's a big problem. You know, I would like to see it a more fair-based game where if you're playing from cover, like a tactical game should be played, then your movement speed, if you get shot at, shouldn't matter. And it does in this game. Along with the fact that you can just go ahead and give yourself health whenever you want to. In Wildlands, you had to go back to the box, that or you didn't have any health. And there was only, you know, maybe 2 to 3 boxes within a map. Now you can grab stems anywhere. And on top of which, grabbing stems means that you can run around and get shot and it doesn't matter. You just stem up. And that's a problem within a gunfight. I mean, that doesn't... I can understand why they didn't put a ranked game in this, because... or a ranked, you know, mode in this game, because it doesn't make sense. To see people running around and eating bullets like they are, you go, oh man, like, what kind of fun is this? What kind of fun... I mean, graphically it's great, it looks awesome, but man, it's not a lot of fun when you're shooting at somebody and they don't die. And then they shoot you and you just die. Because you're standing still and you don't have anywhere to move, and the bullets register extremely fast. You know, the recoil patterns within these guns over here aren't, you know, they don't have very much recoil in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. There's not much recoil within the guns. You can design the guns to be better. The time to kill is quick for the guns. It's just that the bullets just don't ever frickin' register. So if you're standing still, you die instantly. But when you're trying to kill somebody that's running around, it takes forever to kill them. And it just doesn't make sense. You know, as goes for tactics, it's just not a fair-based game. I mean, there's nothing fair about this game when you're playing it. When you're playing against people that are just running around and one-shotting you, it's unbelievable. You can't do anything. And the amount of cheaters that are over here are bad too. I mean, the game, I'm not going to say it's a bad game entirely, but what I'm saying is that the gameplay isn't tactics. There's no tactics involved in it. You know, you just run around and you shoot people and that's it. If you get shot, you stem up and you keep on shooting people. Where in Wildlands, if you get shot, you're definitely hurt, and you better watch out what you're doing, because that's half of your life, and you already know that if that's half your life, there's, you know, a definite advantage to losing the game due to the fact that you don't have as much health as somebody else, and you've already been shot up. You have to keep that in mind when you're playing Wildlands. When you're playing Breakpoint, that's not something that you're thinking about. You don't care about if the fact that you got shot or anything like that. It doesn't matter to you, so...
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's something to see, it's something to correlate, but I mean, when you go ahead and talk about tactical shooters, there's no way that you can address or say that Breakpoint is a tactical shooter, and it's for them reasons, you know, and it's sad to see that this is what the developers did and have brought out and are trying to sell us. I mean, it just sucks, so I don't know what else to say about the game, guys. It's a sad state, and it's sad that the developers aren't doing anything to address these problems. I would like them to do something about it. They can make
Halfway.
changes. I don't know if them changes are possible to
Just run and you can just back it.
Transmitter active.
to that game to go ahead and make that game render and have a hit marker that's proper. I don't know if that's a possibility because I don't really know what's broken in it. I just know that it's broken. And I just keep saying that it's broken because of it. You know, I mean, you can definitely tell that, you know, the hit markers, they don't register sometimes. It's sad.
He's running in. Let him run.
That's about it, guys. Watch the rest of the video. Understand what I'm talking about. Just take a look at it. You can see the movement and the movement speed between the two games, and yeah, it's a lot slower to play Wildlands. You know, it's something that you definitely don't want to run out there and gun. It's something that you want to move, and, you know, methodically, because you definitely want to keep in mind where you're going and where the other players are, and situational awareness and all that are a key factor within Wildlands, where in Breakpoint it really doesn't matter too much. You just keep moving. As long as you keep moving, you're good to go. And it's sad. It's sad to see that all the gunfights are due to movement. Like, if that took place in Wildlands, he would be dead. Why that guy's not dead, why the bullets didn't register, it's beyond me. Beyond me. It's just how the game's played, you know. Everybody just keeps running around in a circle, and to me that's not a lot of fun. But like I say, graphically the game looks awesome. I mean, they really got the colors down. They really did a really good job with, you know, making this game look good. It's just playable. They didn't even care. And that's sad to see that that's what Ubisoft is doing. They're just trying to sell off their market on bullshit and advertisement instead of actual fucking gameplay. Because this game does not play very well at all. And it's sad. And now you got a bunch of cheaters in here that, you know, have aim assist all the time and no recoil within their guns. Not that these guns have much recoil anyway. It's just, it's a sad state to see these games get played like that. Now, I've played over there at Wildlands for a minute, and the reason why I left that game was due to all the cheaters. I haven't really been recognizing that. Now, I'm not saying that there's no cheaters over there. I'm just saying the amount of cheaters, if I were to say who's got more cheaters, it's obviously going to go to Breakpoint. You see way more people over in Breakpoint cheating than you do in Wildlands. So, if that be the case, I don't really want to play Breakpoint anymore. You know, that's just personal opinion, preference. I'm not saying that I won't play it. I'm just saying that, you know, as goes for what game's better, you can go Wildlands hands down. It would be a way better game to play. My opinion, and you know, this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. That's why I made this video, so you guys have an understanding of exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. Take a look at it and tell me what you guys think. Alright, later.
He's got to be running extra health, dude. Yeah. He's right here.
Gas grenade going out. You're on fire.
His boy's coming. They got 3. I got 3 over here now. Yeah, I know.
Target down. Target down. Enemy marked. We're getting going. Get back in the fight. Only a single enemy remaining.
He's up top, isn't he? Is he up here?